There's this streamer out there named Hassan. I'm sure many of you know who he is. Some of you probably like him. Others might hate him. Like many political figures online, he is polarizing. You see, Hassan has been around this internet game for quite some time, and over the years he has become increasingly more progressive with his views. And at this point I would describe him as basically alt-left. Like even Ethan Klein, who has become very much a leftist, couldn't deal with his nonsense.
Actually, you know what? Go listen to Hassan. People say, I need to go listen to Hassan. This is bullshit. Please, go listen to Hassan.
And over the past couple of days, Hassan has now been going viral on Twitter after he made the take that streaming is harder than any other job, at least from a social battery draining standpoint.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
Now,
man, ain't no way he really said that,
just off the
bro.
bat, I find his take to be not only very privileged,
Oh,
but
gee.
also just not based in reality. And with this being Hassan, and so many people disliking him, anytime he
But
gives
ain't
people
this
this
trust
type of
fund baby
ammo
talk
with
about the
just a
job is
stupid
crazy.
take, it's essentially like that scene from SpongeBob where it's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? You know, everyone gets their turn with the beating stick, and they're essentially just passing this guy around, completely trashing him. Now, in response to that clip going viral, this is what Hassan had to say. It is wild how this completely out of context clip made its way to Twitter so fast. I was talking about how much a 9-hour stream eats away at my social battery, and how I can't socialize after. Comparing it to my sales job before, I recognize how fortunate I am every day. And he also posted this longer clip that I guess is supposed to provide some sort of context.
Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, it's very different. You're out of touch with them. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job.
What the fuck is he talking about, bro? Like this bro, this nigga was a trust fund baby. Talking about, yeah, I had a real job, a sales job. When your uncle was somebody, a YouTuber that's famous, and then your daddy is rich as hell, one of the richest people in, well, the hell, Turkey, or whatever the hell he from. I can't remember right now. But come on now. He really is a trust fund baby. It's crazy. Trying to tell people that it's hard to be a fucking streamer. Like it's socially draining. It's fucking stupid.
Okay.
Fucking stupid.
I'm telling you,
Shut the fuck up.
as someone who did both,
You don't even know what a job is. If you agree
Like,
with that nigga, it's
9
crazy.
hours of
Unless you a trust fund
constant
baby, they give me some
performance
money.
and people pleasing.
I return it after a good few months. I return it after a good few months.
Taps you out from social
Let me hold a little
scenarios.
something.
After 9 hours of that, I could probably fucking physical labor. It would not bother me, but I can't do more social shit. That's my point.
I mean, to me, the context here makes him look even more out of touch. Like, obviously, every single job is going to have its pros and cons.
Oh,
Like,
man.
for me, my job can be kind of the opposite. My job can be very socially isolating. Sometimes I can go all day without really talking to anyone. You gotta spend a lot of time on the computer. But I also understand that that's pretty much the way it goes for any job where you have to work at home. And I'm also not going to sit here and say, oh, my job is so much harder than someone else's because it is socially isolating. And also, let's be honest, you're not performing for 9 hours, dude. I mean, most of this guy's job is just watching YouTube videos and giving his political take. Like, half the time, I'm pretty sure this guy isn't even in the room, okay?
Damn.
The video's just playing, and he goes off to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Damn.
There are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons.
What the
Service
fuck is going
sector,
on in this video he's
people-pleasing
about to
jobs
watch?
would be very
fuck
similar.
is that?
Those are like, I think, customer service type shit. But like if you're an accountant or if you're
Hold on. It's crazy that some people in this chat saying true. It's crazy.
even like in sales,
Hostess, that's any job for me unless it's solitary. I get what you're saying. My retail job, my desk job doesn't train me the same way. If people actually agreeing with this shit is crazy.
interactions with clients was
They talk about yes, true. These people
Limited.
really agreeing with
way
them
more
in the
limited
chat.
than like constantly having to do
It's
this for
fucking
9
stupid.
hours. with like a back and forth interaction for 9 hours. That's what like sucks your social battery, and you just tap out after it.
You know, I would love to see Hassan try and do door-to-door sales or maybe some sort of cold calling and see how fast that type of job would suck the soul out of him. Pause. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, you are a millionaire sitting in a mansion reacting to YouTube videos, farming millions of
Damn, why he
dollars
so close on the mic, bro? Back up. God damn. Nigga all up on the mic.
from your audience. And obviously, with this being Hassan, people began to make the typical arguments that they're going to say against him because he does present himself as a socialist online. They say Hassan Piker taking a private jet to Coachella because he's a principled anti-capitalist. And that's always kind of been a talking point against this guy because he does live in a mansion, he drives several fancy cars, he's out here apparently taking private flights, and what they're essentially saying is, yeah, dude, you hate on capitalism all the time, you act like you're some big socialist, but then in your free time you choose to indulge in capitalism as much as you can. My guy Mudahar comes in with his take where he says, streaming is by far the easiest, most privileged jobs one can have. If you're successful, the rewards far outweigh any of the negatives. Facts. Compare it to any service job, cybersecurity or nursing, you'll find something actually exhausting. And now this guy comes in with his take about Mudahar's take where he says, fuck it, I'm doing bad faith arguments. Give a nurse or a cybersecurity expert a camera and tell them to talk about politics in front of 20,000 people for 9 hours a day, every day for a year, and see how long they can go before they quit from harassment or lose viewership because they suck.
That's a different thing. That, I'm gonna be real. That's not the same thing.
You'll see a lot of comments on Twitter trying to defend Hassan in this way.
That's not the same thing by what he said, bro.
To me, it's just such a stupid argument because they don't take account that he's making millions of dollars to do so. Like, this is almost the equivalent of me telling a school teacher who's complaining about their salary, yeah, well, you go play shortstop for the New York Yankees. You go play power forward for the Lakers. Let's see how you fucking like it. Like, at the end of the day, doing streaming as a job when it comes to...
I would love to be a full-time streamer, nigga. What? Nigga, I do hella 24-hour streams and shit like that. Nigga, I would love to be a fucking streamer. Full-time streamer, nigga. Man, I can play. But now, why you gonna sit here and cap to me like this? You came out of nowhere. Capping is crazy. Nigga, I know for a fact. Nigga talk about, bro, you probably can't even dribble for real, bro. Nigga, you dribble with two hands, don't you? This how you dribble? Dribble like a little kid. See, I ain't gonna lie, my basketball skills ass as fuck right now, but give me some time, I'll get back right. If I go start playing with kids again, bro, nigga, I get right again. But right now, I'm a little ass. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm out of shape and shit too. Cap. Now that's straight cap. Now I won't get a single point. What we going to? What we going to? Huh? Ain't no way you talk about. Fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga, I Debo your little ass, nigga. You can't do shit with me. Let's be real. What your ass probably weigh 100 pounds wet, nigga? The fuck? Nigga, you can't do shit with me for real, nigga. Oh, nigga, I might get a point. I might get a point. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga, I dog your ass. What we going to, nigga? What we going to? I ain't gonna lie. If it's 21, you 11, okay, good. I'm about to say, nigga, 21, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. You got it. I'm tired. At 21. 11, I dog your ass. Oh, hell no, I'm cool. 21, nah, bro, you got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, well, I'm gonna be real. You got it. 21. That's a long ass one-on-one game. I hate them games. A long 21. I mean, one-on-one game is fucking ass. That shit's so tiring. Yes, it is. First off, you go miss some shots, nigga. It ain't like you just wide the fuck open. If you wide open, that means you can't shoot. I'm gonna be real. Like, let's be real. If you wide open, you can't shoot. If somebody leaving you wide open, you can't shoot. I never miss. Thinking you never make it either. The fuck? What are you talking about? Nigga never make it either. Yeah, nigga, you might hit the net. That nigga throwing straight air balls. That motherfucker grazing the net, nigga. That's what the sound you hear. You, it's going past that motherfucker.
The pay versus the amount of effort you have to put in, especially for like these top level streamers who have already made it and are getting like millions of dollars a month. And I would say it's a very fair assessment that they're all very privileged. I mean, I'm extremely privileged in my job. I'm not too out of touch where I can't recognize that. Like, you want to talk about mentally exhausting, you want to talk about socially draining. Like, I have friends who work out in the oil field. I'm talking about 12-hour shifts on their feet. I'm talking about missing birthdays, missing holidays, working with a bunch of felons. So if I were to sit here and say,
hey,
like,
now,
oh, my job...
What you mean about the felons? Now, ain't nothing wrong with working with no felons. I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing wrong with working with felons. Now, come on now. I don't mean nothing.
My job is so hard because it's socially isolating. My job is so hard because I get tired of doing the same thing every day. Like, if I were to say those things, I would feel like a bitch. Because I know how hard some of my friends are working. I know people who are completely educated, with years of work experience, who cannot find a job right now. And so with this situation, Hasan is going to take his moment to kind of lean into the bait, where someone says, what's harder than this? And obviously this just looks like a disgustingly terrible, grueling job to have, no matter how much money you're making to do it. And Hasan says, sarcastically, that Twitch streaming is harder. Okay, kind of just poking fun at all the quote-unquote haters out there. Now, another popular streamer out there, Osmongold, stepped in to give his take on the situation.
Imagine giving a presentation for 9 hours straight. It's like, after a while, you would be like, I don't want to talk.
Or the department manager just occasionally is just like, hey, you suck, bitch. Bald ass bitch, you fell off, huh? We're gonna remember this in your performance review. You fat f***. Stupid ass.
Oh my god, guys, can you believe that random people online type mean comments? Like, this guy is years into the internet game and he's gonna really try and act.
Osmongold is a multi-millionaire. Bro, he's a multi-millionaire. Both of them is multi-millionaires. Hasan and this motherfucker. Trying to compare what they were doing back in the day when they were barely making money. Like, come on, bro.
Like, negative comments or mean people online bother him. Like, I get that it is a big part of Twitch to interact with your chat, but I feel like if you're gonna be a figure on the internet, pretty early on you have to learn to not really give a fuck about what anyone says, whether it's good or bad. Like, people are gonna praise you when you're up and try and take you out when you're down, but you can't really give a fuck because that's kind of just the nature of the beast. It kind of just comes with the job.
He says that he gets exhausted socially because he's talking to people for 9 hours a day. You really think that's not true?
People aren't saying it's not true. I think people are just saying you don't really have the right to complain about
You
it
don't.
when the pros outweigh the cons so much.
You don't have to stream that long, bro. You don't have to stream 9 hours. Bro, you ain't got to stream at all no more, really. Like, you could quit this job and you straight. Like, shit, give me your viewers if you don't want to stream on 9 hours a day. Give me a raid, shit. I'm saying, bro.
The pros in this situation being that he's a fucking millionaire, sitting in his house all day, still
multi-millionaire that ain't got to do what nobody say for real, unless he want to do it.
Making millions of dollars for a very minimum amount of effort.
I mean, you really think it's not true that after you spend 9 hours being investigated by thousands of people with every facial movement, everything you say, every word.
So what? You don't have to stream. Like, what is you talking about? You ain't got to stream not one time no more. You good for life. What is you talking about?
People constantly trying to disagree with you and fight with you. That's not socially draining.
I mean, Osman, you can't even clean your room, dude. You are a multi-millionaire who refuses to hire a maid, and you just choose to live in filth. You choose to have a pet cockroach. Like, I'm sorry,
Fucking
but anyone who
disgusting.
chooses to live like this, especially who has the means not to, I can't really take anything they say seriously. Like, my grandmother always told me it cost nothing to be clean. Like, there is no excuse
Ah,
to
shit, me. Man, the only thing I might be a little junkie, it might be a few socks on the floor. That's it. Don't ever compare me to this bullshit. The fuck? This is disgusting. I'd beat my own ass if I lived like this. Nut socks is crazy. But I would beat my own ass if I had to live like this, bro. Like, come on, bro. This is disgusting. Fucking disgusting. And he got a pet roach. Like, fucking disgusting. Ain't no way. Why he got so many PC shits? God damn. Like, bro, throw this shit out. What is going on? No, I ain't got no nut sock. It's crazy. Niggas say nut sock.
be a
No.
dirty motherfucker. I just think when some of these guys want to give like a real world
Oh
point
my
of view,
God.
they end up coming off brain dead because they are so out of touch with reality when it comes to
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Let's see if their heart is crazy. Nigga, I do not have no nut sock. The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? Nigga say a nut sock. It's crazy.
the actual jobs people have to work, the actual stresses of life, especially right now with the current state of the economy, the housing market, compared to what people are getting in return at these jobs in form of payment. Like, most people are not going to want to hear this shit. They don't want to
Gee,
hear about
like
your
you
little,
in a Rolex
oh,
hat.
woe is
Like, come
me
on, bro.
story
Know that
while
nigga
you're
got
raking
a
in
few
millions.
Rolexes.
And they can't afford their rent. They can't afford to buy groceries. They can't afford to go out and do anything fun. Like, I know so many people my age who are completely educated. They tried to do everything right, everything the way the system told them to do it, and now they just feel completely screwed. Like, they're still
I just look like, why he got a half a soda right here. He got a soda right there. Soda right there. He got fucking all this soda. Ain't drinking no water. He got eggs. Just why he got eggs right there? What the fuck is that? What is going on right there? You're disgusting. It's crazy. You fucking disgusting, Kool-Aid. Talking about how you found my PC is crazy. That's fucking disgusting. Clean up your room. The fuck? This is disgusting. Nigga, that's why no bitches ain't coming in your room. Nigga, clean up, nigga. Yeah, damn, nigga. If you old bitches coming in your room, you gotta clean your room, my niggas.
having to
It's
live with their
crazy.
parents and they're approaching 30 years old. They don't
I'm just saying, my nigga.
own a
You
house.
talking
All
about
they really
true.
have is debt to their name. Like, they don't want to hear your privileged ass hot takes from your nasty ass room. But I genuinely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation down below. How do Hassan's comments make you feel? Do you think there's some merit in what he's saying? Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Super.